Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to the basement for season 2, episode 12 of the epic, sweepy drama Outlander, streaming now on Starz and Netflix. And holy hell, what an episode we just come from. Things took turns, it went places. I didn't expect them to go on so many fronts. Was it satisfying? Yeah. It is kind of satisfying. The thing I'm appreciating about Outlander is terrible things happen, but we still have that element of good overcoming evil. Game of Thrones, bad things happened willy-nilly, and there was just always this sense of hopelessness because sometimes the bad guys won. And when the bad guys did lose, it was like, yes, but I hated how the bad guys always seemed to have won. Whereas in Outlander, on the surface, it might seem like the bad guys are winning. But, you know, Sandra and Jermaine, he got his comeuppance. And now Sandringham, he's getting his comeuppance. And that's like, yeah. So, now what? That's my question. The Jacobite army is scattered everywhere. How any of the generals or the prince thought scattering the armies now and let the British recoup, why they thought that would be a good idea, I have no idea. They're going against the 1700s British army, navy forces that are like world renowned, right? So first off, thinking that you can beat them in the first place, ballsy. You can't let up. You can't let up, right? That's the strategy, right? To defeat them is you cannot let up, and you let up on them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel good about that capacity. But here we are. So now they're in possession of Mary, who somehow has ended up getting married to Jack. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out together. So thank you so much for joining me. Also, this weekend, which is for me this weekend, would be September 9th, 10th, and 11th, 2022. In case you're watching this in the future, I will be at Rose City Comic Con in the Artist Alley section. I got an end booth. Sweet. It's my first time at Rose City Comic Con, so I'm super excited to be there. And I hope to see some friendly faces. So if you go, hey, she looks familiar behind my mask, because masks are required. So if you see this, that's me. Come say hi. So I've got provisions, I've got the blanket, I got you all, so let's get to it. The Hail Mary. The Hail Mary could mean so many things, and why are they getting closer to Culloden? No! Where's Mary? Mary's supposed to be with them. Did I miss her?
5 months of retreat with not enough food and brutal weather had left them broken and demoralized.
What good is a rebellion that runs from a fight?
Culloden Moor lies but a few miles east of here. The 16th of April, you said. That's when history records the battle.
3 days from now. All that plotting. The bloody hell did we end up here?
Totally and completely helpless. The feeling must be right now.
Ginger, chamomile, and arsenic.
That's an interesting concoction.
A bottle of laudanum. I assume you've come with the Jacobite army. Everyone seems to think they'll be fighting soon.
So is this 5 months
Why are
since
you
the
here?
last episode?
We sent you home after what happened with the Duke.
Yes. And then Alex contacted me. Alex and I are to be married.
That's wonderful.
Is it? You pretended to be my friend. Alex told me how you convinced him that leaving me in Paris was in my best interest.
Culloden Moor. Are we agreed?
They brought the war back home with them, essentially.
While we wait for its arrival, we split the army into smaller units, making it more difficult for the British to follow.
But I am not some frightened her to be run down by a pack of British hounds.
Then why are you back in Scotland, right? Right?
And I am a soldier The men will rest, and then we shall march to Culloden.
May he have mercy on us all.
What are you planning there, James? That does not sound well at all.
I've dissolved some more arsenic in this tea.
Mary, arsenic will bring colour to his cheeks, but it won't help his cough. I'll prepare a poultice to ease the muscles on your chest and back.
Johnny.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And Frank Jack, he's not in uniform. What is up? No.
Where is your uniform?
I was granted leave to see you. I didn't want to attract attention.
Alex has been unable to work for weeks. We would be completely destitute if it wasn't for John paying our bills. When do you think he'll be able to go back to work again?
Oh, Pumpkin. Oh, Pumpkin.
I think you need to start making reparations with your family. He can't be cured. I'm sorry.
But he must be cured.
Does Alex know?
Yes. And John.
Alex can't be cured.
But you can ease his pain. I do not ask for myself. I ask for my brother and Mary and their unborn child.
Then I want something in exchange. You would tell me where Cumberland's army is.
Ooh.
My.
Wow.
You would barter over an innocent man's suffering. Madam Fraser.
We never rid ourselves of that man.
But perhaps this time his presence in our life will be good for us.
Nairn. You sure that's what Randall said? That Cumberland's army is encamped at Nairn.
Why can you trust that? How do you trust that? I don't see how you trust that. And whose house is he destroying?
2 nights from now, there'll be a celebration for Cumberland's birthday there.
This is a trap. It's a trap. Oh, geez. Why is Gollum there? Well, he's not looking so well either. However, we know he's lived longer than expected. And his son is still too young to take over the clan, right? Claire's the busy one this episode, isn't she?
It also makes it easier to ask for favors. My pain.
I'll get you some laudanum.
Laudanum, no. Laudanum just dulls the senses. I would prefer something more final.
Where's his wife and son? Like, he came all this way. What is happening? He just said, I'm going. I'll see you later.
Isn't suicide a sin?
What's one more sin to a sinner? Gillis Duncan gave her husband a quick death.
Oh, look at him go there.
I would
Okay.
welcome the same.
You were there. You didn't look quick.
Quick.
It was not good.
Death by cyanide poisoning is an agonizing way to end one's life.
I'll leave the details to you. But I have a piece of news to ease your mind. Gillis's bairn lives.
How? Where? With who?
Gillis wasn't born until after the bairn was born. A boy.
Where is he now?
He's with William Mackenzie and Sarah. They have no children of their own.
I've never heard him mention the child.
The boy's but one more mistake my brother has to live with.
And she just happens to have it right there. Okay.
this yellow jasmine, it would be like drifting off into a deep sleep. For when you're ready.
Why does she have yellow jasmine on her?
For what it's worth, you have my deepest gratitude.
Everyone's dying this episode. Oh my God.
I must ask you to do something for me. For us.
Anything.
We know what's coming.
Sent for the minister. For your wedding. You and Mary, dear brother. As her husband, you can give Mary and our child some position in the world. So much more than I could.
You have no idea the kind of man your brother is. He has no idea.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Understand the British are planning to throw a party in celebration of Cumberland's 25th birthday.
Wait, Cumberland was 25?
But Mary Hawkins needs a husband. Otherwise, she and the child will be starving on the streets and destitute.
Then I will marry her.
Oh! Oh! What? Oh. That might push Jack to marrying her.
You could end up dead tomorrow or the next day. And then where would they be?
Captain Randall could share the same fate, God willing.
Yes. But as Randall's widow, she'd be entitled to his property and his officer's pension. Plus, he has a family pedigree and a station that her father might find acceptable enough to let her come home.
Oh no, he's drinking. Be prepared, Claire, be prepared. Oh, he has been drinking.
I will see that she is taken care of, but
And what happens to Mary when you're not alive to do that?
Your curse. April 16th, 1746.
That's... Oh.
Merely days away.
Oh. That was the... Oh.
Did he never tell you the things I did to him in that room? I know the sound he makes at the last when he has lost himself.
Don't let him rile you up.
And I regret none of it. Do you really want Mary in my bed?
She won't be in your bed, Pumpkin, because you'll be dead.
But you are sending your brother to his grave with a broken heart.
Ooh.
It grieves me to see you so ill, brother.
Congratulations on your ability to hide it so well.
Joining the Mackenzies of Leach with our righteous rebellion. Restoring the king across the water to his throne.
Oh, Dougal.
If he didn't come to aid us, then why come at all?
There are matters that must be resolved while I can still draw breath.
Who's he leaving the clan to?
I have declared my wish that my son Hamish be the next chief of Clan Mackenzie. Ned Gowan can instruct him in clan law.
Ned? Ned's still around.
And I have chosen a guardian until Hamish comes of age. A man whose task it will be to guide the boy into manhood. And to thus demonstrate his worthiness to be chief. James Fraser, I offer you this guardianship.
Do you not think the Mackenzies would follow my leadership?
Brother, if you were half as popular as you believe yourself to be, then there would be more men here today.
Do you honestly think that Jamie will do anything different from me?
Everything.
I'm honored to To be entrusted with the care of your son.
Does Jamie know he might die? And we'll say, hey, I can't.
But Dougal speaks true. I will use every option in my power to defeat the British. And that includes raising the Mackenzie banner.
What are you doing, Jamie?
But I know that you will not sacrifice your men needlessly.
Sickness or in health. Forsaking all others, be faithful unto her as long as you both shall live.
Frank only has 3 days. Frank. I keep saying Frank. Jack only has 3 days. Oh, Jesus.
I will. It's all right.
I will.
Will those of you witnessing these promises do all in your power to uphold the marriage of these two people?
Claire will.
We will.
Little did he know that she was going to be at this wedding. Huh. Huh.
A surprise attack during Cumberland's birthday festivities. It doesn't sound very gentlemanly.
Oh, dude.
It would mean a 12-mile march by night.
And are the men capable of such strenuous endeavor? John?
Oh, God.
John, I look to you as always.
I will agree to it. On one condition. The Prince and I shall command the second column.
I'm not sure that's very wise.
We accept your conditions.
Is he not going to show up?
It's decided.
Mock me.
Oh, geez. Ha ha.
I shall bring my finest bottle of wine, and I shall present it to him when he's my prisoner.
Buy your wee drink.
Will you not leave me in peace? What about all the pain you've put me through in this bitch of a life we've shared?
Oh, Dougal. He is the classic narcissist, isn't he?
I watched you shrink. And I hated you for it. And with that hate, I wept. No response.
I think that was his last.
Damn your soul,
I'm
answer
gonna
me.
die during your little soliloquy here.
Brother?
Mm-hmm.
So you turn your back on me one final time, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And all I hoped to say to you, it remains trapped in here.
Because you took too long.
Unsaid. Forever.
Oh, poor Mary. And poor Alex. But oh, Mary. Oh, Jesus. That's not gonna work.
I can't believe you encouraged that wee slip of a girl to become his wife.
I encouraged her to become his widow. And perhaps his death will come about by some other
And
means.
if it doesn't,
Then I am prepared to keep my promise that I made to you in Paris.
to help me bleed him.
Be careful.
12 hours there. 12 miles. 12 miles march there. Fight. Potentially 12 miles march back. Fight Culloden. Because we know Culloden's still happening. What did the Prince and Lord Farquaad do?
The prince and his men, they turned back. They lost
Why?
their way in the darkness. His troops are scattered from here to Kingdom Come.
But to call off the attack, we march the army back to Inverness.
Tomorrow, the prince will have his battle.
And his defeat.
In Culloden Moor,
The Hail Mary, that episode should have been called Dead Man Walking, because they're all dead. They're dying or they are dead. Oh. So Claire knew Frank died on the same day as the Battle of Culloden. Does he die at Culloden? Or does he die elsewhere? I don't know. I've seen snippets of the episode of the battle itself. So I know it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't know how much whiskey I may need to have one to get through it. But oh my gosh, it's so terrible with Alex and Mary. Poor Mary. What happens to Mary when everybody dies? Does she go home? Who takes care of her? That just, oh my gosh, so horrible. But Cullum getting the last double finger to Dougal by dying during his "so this is how your illness hurt me" speech. It's great. But I'm still upset that Colin just went off leaving his wife and child behind to die elsewhere. But I guess the story needed to do what the story needed to do to get these plot points across. I don't know. So I'm guessing, okay, so we got the season 2 finale coming up. We know it's going to be terrible. Oh my gosh, it's an hour and a half long. Super terrible. And I want you there with me. Please and thank you. Please be with me for what's I'm sure going to be. I better have more tissues on hand. Okay, so there we go. Thank you all for being with me on this episode, and I hope that you now go out, have 5 seconds of joy, hug your loved ones, take care of your bodies, and then come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.